Bruins win the draw. Lindholm plays it back to the point. That's a turnover and a race for the loose puck. Buffalo not sending too many in. Now 3. Here's a chance in front. Scores! Big hit in the corner. Doan is on the ice picking himself up after Zach Benson finishes the play. But what an effort by Doan to race down the ice and sacrifice himself on that play. And the Sabres are up 3-1 with 14:02 to go in the third.
Benson's going to get a second goal of this series. And we'll take a look at the hit right here. Both Bruins players come across to address Doan. And when they do it, just watch. It leaves everybody wide open in the middle of the ice. Doan, excellent play, sliding that back out to Benson. Benson and Norris are both there. They're the only 2 guys in front of the net because both guys, Pasek came over, and McAvoy to deal with Doan.
How about the shot? A little head high there. That's Rasmus Dahlin is talking to the referee about that now. It looked like Swayman was starting to make his way up ice a little bit. Here he goes. So the Sabres have an empty net to shoot at here with a 3-1 lead. 3:40 to go. Here goes Boston with the dump in. Play in the far corner. Pasternak ties up his man Lindholm. Too far for Geekie. Up the wall. Chance to chip it up and out. Norris does that. Sabres won't get a chance at the empty net though, but they do get the puck outside the zone. Now it's mucked up on the wall. Empty net for Norris. Scores! Welcome back to the series, Josh Norris. And with the empty net goal, may have just thrown a dagger into the Boston Bruins' hopes with 3:20 remaining in the third period. It's 4-1 Buffalo.
May have. It's over.
Final seconds tick off, and the Buffalo Sabres celebrate a beautiful day in the Saberhood as they win a series for the first time since 2007. Alex Tuch was 10 years old, growing up outside Syracuse, New York, and cheering for the Buffalo Sabres the last time his favorite team won a round in the playoffs.
He said at some point this year, we stopped hoping that we were going to win games. We knew we were a good team, and it was time to get it together. And, man, did they ever.
It wasn't a great start. Then he roughened Marco Sturm. Looked like they were trying to figure out if they're going to shake hands then or wait till the end of the line.
They both each said, as you saw, a quick congratulations to each other, and the coaches will head to the back of the lines to work their way through with the players.
They've both done a great job. Marco Sturm undoubtedly got some votes from the Jack Adams as well, too, as the Bruins had a significant turnaround, a return to the playoffs after missing last year for the first time after an 8-year run. Long time since the Buffalo Sabres have done this. Shook hands with their opponent after winning a playoff series since 2007 when they beat the New York Rangers. Hard to find a weakness when you look at that Buffalo team. If they, as you said, they get the goaling that they've been getting from Lyon.
I mean, I wonder if it's a one goalie thing or do we see Luukkonen again? But right now, Lyon did an amazing job in goal. Everything you could possibly ask for from a goaltender. They're big. Their defense is mobile. They pressured the Bruins throughout the series, and they're the deserving winner, the Buffalo Sabres, of this series.
And Jeremy Swayman at the other end did everything all season long that he could do. He would be a very deserving winner of the Vezina Trophy. Announced yesterday as one of the 3 finalists with Ilya Sorokin of the Islanders and Andrei Vasilevsky of Tampa Bay. It was a nice bounce back season for Swayman. Last year was rough after contentious contract negotiation that carried through training camp. He was never really himself, but he might be the best goalie in the world right now. Now they need to get him more help.
I think the Bruins will look at this season in a week or so and say, man, we came from a place out of the playoffs. We probably overachieved a little bit. It's a disappointing end, but the Bruins would think that this was a very positive year once they get a little space from this handshake.
And their great fan base, these loyal fans who remain, salute the Bruins, who salute the fans in turn. It was a great home season for Boston, but it ends with 3 straight home losses, something that hadn't happened since December. Lindy Ruff